Hallelujah, all people. Revelation chapter 14. Then I looked, and behold, on mountain Zion stood the Lamb, and with him 144,000, who had his name and his father's name written on their foreheads. And I heard a voice from heaven, like the roar of many waters, and like the sound of loud thunder. The voice I heard was like the sound of harpists playing on their harps, and they were singing a new song before the throne, and before the 4 living creatures, and before the elders. No one could learn that song except the 144,000 who had been redeemed from the earth. It is these who have not defiled themselves with women, for they are virgins. It is these who follow the Lamb wherever it goes. This, therefore, according to Bible prophecy of Revelation chapter 14, from verse 1 up to verse 5, 144 represent all elects of God of 12 tribes of New Jerusalem, of all nations, of whole earth, in these days of end times. Then I saw another angel flying directly overhead with an eternal gospel to proclaim to those who dwell on earth, to every nation and tribe and language and people. And he said with a loud voice, Fear God and give him glory, because the hour of his judgment has come, and worship him who made heaven and earth, the sea and the springs of water. Another angel, a second, followed, saying, Fallen, fallen is Babylon the great, she who made all nations drink the wine of the passion of her sexual immorality. And another angel, a third, followed them, saying with a loud voice, If anyone worships the beast and its image, and receives a mark on his forehead or on his hand, he also will drink the wine of God's wrath, poured full strength into the cup of his anger, and he will be tormented with fire and sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment goes up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night, these worshippers of the beast. Therefore, according to Bible prophecy of Revelation chapter 14, from verse 6 up to verse 13, the message of 3 angels represent the last gospel on earth, gospel of kingdom, everlasting gospel, which will reach to the end of the earth. And the 3 angels represent the anointed witness prophet who comes with new good news of New Jerusalem, the holy city of forever kingdom. Then I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and seated on the cloud, one like a son of man, with a golden crown on his head, and a sharp sickle on his hand. And another angel came out of the temple, calling with a loud voice to him who sat on the cloud, Put in your sickle and reap, for the hour to reap has come, for the harvest of the earth is full ripe. So he who sat on the cloud swung his sickle across the earth, and the earth was reaped. Then another angel came out of the temple in heaven, and he too had a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar, the angel who has authority over the fire, and he called with a loud voice to the one who had the sharp sickle, Put in your sickle and gather the clusters from the vine of the earth, for its grapes are ripe. Therefore, according to Bible prophecy in Revelation chapter 14, from verse 14 up to verse 20, one like Son of Man seated on a cloud with a golden crown on his head represent the anointed witness prophet, and the sickle on his hand represent the last gospel on earth, gospel of kingdom, everlasting gospel with DIP, divine instructions protocol, which has established in all nations of whole earth. And the angel with sharp sickle represent the angel of Gehenna, the lake of fire, who will throw to the lake of fire all who will reject the final grace of God and receive the mark of name of Antichrist Nimrod on their foreheads, and receive inevitably his human DNA blood on palm of their right hands, as mark of his number 666 in his worldwide cashless network in all nations of entire earth.